I think of the next sutra, 1149, Shashti Sthana Yoga, as being one of the most powerful and elegant of the sutras for the operation of the grammar. I think you'll see why. Shashti Sthana Yoga. Shashti Sthana Yoga. Sthana Yoga. Sthane Yoga is a Bahuvrihi compound. Sthane Yoga. So Shashti, when not used in a customary way, ordinary fashion, we'll come back to that a little bit, in the grammar, is attached to sthane, is attached to sthane. And sthane is shashti of sthana. And a straightforward way of translating that would be in place of. So when shashti is used in the grammar without a clear-cut, standard, customary reason, then we understand that it is joined to the word sthane. So one little aside about the compound, the Bahuvrihi Sthane Yoga, is that, as you may have noticed, in general, in fact, almost always, in compound formation, the sup endings are dropped from words, from nouns. In this case, it's not dropped. Sthane remains sthane. And that is understood to be because that the sense of sthane, meaning in place of, is crucial for the meaning of the compound. I guess that's a rough way of putting it. So we've already encountered the use of this sutra in the past, and also an example of when this shashti is used in a more customary fashion. The third sutra we looked at, Eko Gunavritti, is an example of ikahasthane. So, as you may remember, the sutra, Eko Gunavritti, or Ikaha Gunavritti, says that when guna and vritti are enjoined to another sutra, that it is under, and they're enjoined with the words, and this is the crucial bit, guna and vritti, as opposed to just naming one of the gunas or vrittis like a, o, or I, ouch, or whatever. When they're enjoined with the words guna or vritti, it is understood that ikaha is there also. So it is understood that ikaha comes also. And in using ikaha, because of shashti sthana yoga, it is also understood that sthane comes. So by using guna and vritti in a sutra and joining guna and vritti substitution, we now know that ikahasthane also comes. So for instance, if we were to have bu plus a plus t, we would know by sarvadhataka ardhadhataka yoho that guna comes. But where does it come? It comes ikahasthane. And as the u of bu is the only reasonable place for that to be occurring, the u is replaced by o, and we have bo ti. Now, on the other hand, we've also looked at adasomat, and this is an example of shashti being used in what we think of as an ordinary sense, or a customary sense. Namely, it is describing a relationship between adasaha, which is shashti of adas, and and adas, keeping in mind that this adasaha, or shashti of adas, is a shashti of the shabda adas, the sound adas, which stands for all the forms of the pronoun adas. So here, adasaha mat, adasaha it means that the belonging or pertaining to a das. So here, the does not come in place of a das. It comes, it's related to a das. So there you have examples of both when shashti is Tane Yoga and when it isn't. At some point, we might go into the peculiarities of shashti because of the 7 vibhakti that come under the aegis of, or the adhikara of karake. Shashti is not actually a karaka. And that's kind of interesting. And we might go into that a little bit soon, but without waiting until we actually do karaka. That's it for now.